stop asking you for discounts.
Dang it. She was looking at me when she was like that.
Every Friday, get on down to Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue for their famous fish fry. Voted best in Kenosha for over the last decade.
But that's not all. Union Park Tavern serves up great food every day, including their 9 a.m. weekend brunches.
And they offer plenty of entertainment, live music, trivia night, karaoke night, and more.
Be sure to check out their fabulous beer garden. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue.
Does your business need a little extra attention?
Do you want to grow your impact and your bottom line?
Do you want to be heard?
Well, let out a roar and contact Gary Schneeberger of Roar.
The Roar team has over 30 years of experience creating effective and evocative content that'll help you reach your goals with boldness, engagement, and inspiration.
Want to learn more? Visit weroar.la. Roar! Let's step back in time and join us on a journey through the fascinating world of vintage treasures and antique wonders. On this episode, we connect with Stacy Juga, the owner of one of Kenosha's most popular shops, Vintage Underground. Cue that music. Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast.
Hey, Donnie, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing great. Stacy, you like that intro, huh?
I do
I
like
know.
it, yes.
That was really good.
Very
huh?
peppy.
Yeah. Well, what can I say? I am the best intro man around, huh?
We didn't say that. But
You're in the top 3 of this room.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll take it. Speaking of this room, we are recording here at Luigi's Pizza, and it's located at 7531 39th Avenue. They're
right.
open Tuesday through Sunday for
That's right.
carry-out, delivery, and guess what?
What?
Dine-in. The dining room is open.
Wow, that's all people are doing in here? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
That's right. You can give them a call at 262-694-6565. You can order online at luigispizzakenosha.com. And you know what Donnie always says?
Order those pizza pies.
That's right, Donnie.
And what a rocking theme song, huh, Stacy?
Yes.
Droppin' Daisies did that just for us.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
great.
Thank you, Droppin' Daisies.
Yeah, check them out. I just got a sticker from them this weekend.
Oh,
Put
cool.
it on my suitcase, yeah.
I like that. I need to get a sticker for my iPad
Yeah,
from them.
it's nice. Designed by Corey Champion, local artist,
Ah, yes.
who donated some stuff for our Bronze Ale Poker Walk.
Yes, that was a
last
huge
weekend.
success. That was a huge success. Thank everybody for turning out to that.
Yeah.
What's brewing in the house today, Jason?
Oh, we have a delicious beer here from Public Craft Brewing. Today I am drinking a Bomb Pop Sour Apple. This was a very popular occasional beer they had going for a few years. They bring it out once in a while during the summertime. Now it's regularly available right there. You can pick it up down there at Public Craft Brewery, located at
628
I'm in the middle of
58th
talking
Street.
here.
I thought your notes weren't in order.
downtown Kenosha. You can find their website at publiccraftbrewing.com. They got an excellent food menu
Oh,
now.
my God, so good.
So, and
I have not been there for that.
Oh, you got to
yeah.
check out their food menu, Stacy.
And they have other things too. If you want a mixed drink now, they have those. They have spirits, they have wine, things like that. So if you're not a big beer drinker, you want to try something different, they have other options available there now.
I love it.
I love their wonderful root beer they have there.
You do love their root beer there.
I love a good root beer, and they have a good one there.
I'm going to have to try that when I go in there for a beer, a root beer, and some food. And a spirit.
Yeah, because you don't do non-alcoholic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Duh. Well, we are here with Stacy, the owner of Vintage Underground. The store is located at 5817 6th Avenue in beautiful downtown Kenosha. Stacy, welcome to the show.
Thank you very very much.
How are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Wonderful. You look beautiful today. I just
Well,
want to get that
thank
out there
you.
for
Thank
you. So first segment, we kind of just want to kind of get to know you a little bit. Were you born and raised in Kenosha?
I was born in Racine and raised in Kenosha.
Oh, okay. Born in Racine. When did you come to Kenosha? When did your family come to Kenosha?
When I was in the 4th grade.
Oh, 4th grade.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have a choice.
Why did they choose to move to Kenosha?
My stepfather worked in Illinois.
Okay,
Oh,
so a
okay.
little closer
So,
then. Okay.
What neighborhood did you move into?
We lived in Timber Ridge.
Timber Ridge out there
Out on Russell Road.
Okay. Yep.
When it was actually a good place to be.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, it's not anymore?
I don't know.
That's right by the golf course, correct?
Yeah, because back then you actually picked your model.
Oh,
When you got
okay.
your house built.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there by the golf course.
Right.
Yeah.
Which wasn't there then.
Oh, it wasn't there.
No.
Oh, okay. So you're like right on the border then, Kenosha
Correct.
to Illinois. So nice, easy drive for your stepdad to get
Right.
down there, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when you're in the 4th grade, where did you go to school then? Did you go to school in Kenosha?
I went to school at Prairie Lane.
Prairie Lane.
Yes. On Springbrook.
Okay, right there. Okay. I grew up kind of in that area a little
Yeah.
bit on 100th Street over there.
Oh, okay.
33rd
Yeah.
Avenue. I mean, kind of by that school
Thought we
a little
lived
bit.
in nowhere, but that's,
But yeah,
you're growing
I mean,
up there.
Yeah, even when I grew up, I mean, I think I'm maybe 2 years younger than you. I think
Maybe.
that's about right. There was like nothing out
think
there
you're a
at
bit
the time.
younger than
no,
me. Oh, yeah.
no, you're not a day over 32.
No, not at all.
So when you're going to you started 4th grade there, right?
Yeah.
Correct. What was that like? New school. Here we go, making new friends.
Yeah, it was a cool school at the time. It was a school to be at, It was fine. I didn't have a problem. I had Mrs. Stiles,
Oh.
who ran Stiles Pumpkin Farm.
Yes, right out
Yeah.
there on 116.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Had her, and she used to go to Mexico every year and bring us back chiclets.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight from Mexico.
Yes, from Mexico.
You couldn't get those around here?
I do not know. I was in the 4th grade. So we bring our pennies in, and, she brought chiclets and little, like, pendants you could wear, like little turtles or little whatever made of
Well, that's fun.
rocks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
So how long you went there? That went up to sixth grade there?
Mm, then I went to Lance.
Oh, Lance. I also went to Lance.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Lance Lightning. Or Lance Angels.
Angels,
Yes.
yeah.
When I was there, they switched it to Lance Lightning.
Oh, okay.
The Blue Angels?
Is it the
No,
Blue Angels?
I
I think it
don't
was just
think
the
so.
Angels. We had to vote. When I went there,
I
we
was
had to
not a sport person. I was in the choir.
Oh, a singer. That's
Yeah.
Drama kid?
Not drama.
Just choir.
There was a lot of drama, but I was not in drama.
what kind of student were you in junior high?
I was a B student,
Troublemaker?
decent. Oh,
No.
heck no.
No?
No.
Oh.
No.
Nothing she's going to
Oh, come on,
No,
come on. What
no,
was it?
nothing,
No, nothing bad? You're a perfect angel?
Sure.
So, what did you want to be when you grew up when you were around that age?
I wanted to be, then I wanted to be a veterinarian,
Oh.
which is all children's dream.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to be a singer.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my big thing.
That's you're in choir, you're kind of...
I was in the choirs and the madrigals.
Oh.
Of course, that's a big Kenosha thing. When it was still at the Eagles Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you like, oh, I'm gonna make it big as a singer?
I wanted to.
Were you in any bands or?
I wanted to be.
Oh, okay.
But at the time, my parents wouldn't allow it.
Oh, okay.
What was your first job?
My first job was at the Burger King out on I-94 when it first opened.
The one that's burned
That's
down,
gone.
right? Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And
yeah.
I was part of the opening crew.
Oh.
So, yeah.
How'd you get to and from work? Your parents drive you each day?
No, I had a car.
Oh, okay. So you were 16, you got your license,
Yep.
got a job. Wow. Wow. So you got your license, car, and then a job.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had paid for my car.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I didn't get a car.
Yeah. So a funny story. So we go to look at my Ford Fiat. I think that's Ford Fiesta. Ford Fiesta. So we, my stepfather and I go and we open up the hood and open up where like the air filter goes, and there was a pile of dirt. And I said to my dad, I said, "Is that normal?" He goes, "It's fine. Don't worry about it." I think I paid $500 for that car, and it lasted me a long time. It got hit a couple times. I still drove it.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, you do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, those cars, they last, right?
I guess.
Why not? Wow.
So did you go to Tremper then?
I did.
What was that like?
I loved Tremper.
Who was your favorite teacher there?
I liked Mr. Shulgren, but he was only there the first year
Okay.
I was there, and then he left, which was I was very dejected.
What subject would he teach?
Choir,
Okay, of course.
music.
When did you first fall in love with music?
I think as a child, my mom always played music, and we watched Fred Astaire movies.
Oh, okay.
And she would always have the record player on, and we'd have the cassette player, you know. We'd tape ourselves singing and stuff like that. So it was always fun, you know. It was a great time, and we enjoyed it. It was always a happy time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're graduating from Tremper.
Yes.
What's your plan? What are you going to do? You're going to go to college right away? Or are you going to?
I did go to college right away, but I met my first husband there. And we ended up getting married and then moving to North Carolina.
Oh.
Because he was in
I did not know this.
the Army.
You. Oh.
And so we lived there for 6 months, and then he got orders to Okinawa, Japan.
Oh.
Wow.
And I cried like a baby because I never left home.
Yeah.
Never been on a plane.
Wow.
And my mom had convinced me planes were death.
Oh.
So my mom said when I went, my first plane was from Chicago to Indianapolis, I think. And
What's that, a half-hour flight?
yeah, on like a flapping plane. And my mom said, "Just drink beer, you'll be fine." And that was the worst thing she could have said to me. And the guy sitting next to me, I was in the back of the plane, right over the wing, and the guy sitting next to me was a constant flyer, you know. And I'm like, you know, white knuckling it. And he says, "Can I just watch you while we take off?" I'm like. You know, there are things I would like to say, but I won't. And I'm like, go ahead. Can't really go anywhere, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And so we took off, and my dad always said, well, just watch the ground because it's going really fast. And once the plane takes off, it goes slow. But he didn't remind me that there'd be a wing flapping going on. So then I went from that plane to a 25-hour flight.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that must have
25
been-
hours. I'm
25
straight
hours.
flight, 25 hours.
Yes. They fueled us in the air.
Wow.
But you had to go around Russia at the time.
Oh my God! I would have just jumped out.
Yeah. And it was a plane only for the military.
Oh, okay.
So, and it was a time when you could smoke on a plane.
Oh, jeez. That's
So,
even that
like
is
that,
crazy.
I mean, it was just awful. I mean, it was just, ugh,
You're in
you
a
know,
tube
and
full of smoke.
a
and
tube
just-
full of smoke and children.
Oh,
and
God.
you could get up and walk around, do whatever, you know, but
And this
thankfully
you didn't
it
have
was-
like a phone with movies downloaded
no,
on it or anything like that.
we didn't
no.
even have a phone.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what's the longest you could sleep on a 25-hour
I don't even know.
I mean, like,
I think
I fell asleep for 3 hours.
I said by the time I got to Indianapolis, I was hungover. So,
sleep it off.
yeah, right. I was just scared to death. But thankfully, it was dark the whole time. I couldn't see the ocean, so I was fine.
So you spent 6 months over there, you said? Or how long did you spend
In
in Okinawa?
Okinawa,
Yeah.
it's, 5 years.
Oh, wow.
5 years.
5 years. So it's a 3-year tour, and then he got an extension for 2 years.
Wow. What was that like?
I loved it.
Yeah.
So do you speak Japanese now?
I do not. No. But I did love it there. It was, I mean, we lived off base for the first 8 months, and I was pregnant with my first son, and it was a 6-flight apartment with,
Wow.
you know,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, a walker.
6th floor. Mhm.
And
No elevator.
oh no. And the favorite animal there was the cockroach.
Oh, God. Oh.
So, and it was like always, they were always there. It was- yeah. But it was it's a very beautiful place to be. Surrounded, I mean, you can get from one side of the island to the other in one day.
Wow.
It's tropical, so you don't get any snow. And
Just like Karate Kid 2, right?
Right. So we loved it. We ended up on base, and it was a great experience.
Wow, 5 years.
5 years.
Wow. So then after the 5 years,
Tennessee. Very different.
Wow.
For 3 years, and then he got out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where in Tennessee?
We were at. He actually was stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. So we're right on the border.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful country.
Bought
out
our
there.
first house. It was $50,000, brand new.
You can't find that deal anymore.
No.
So you're in Tennessee for a few years.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that?
Then we came back to Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. So what brought you guys back? Family
yeah.
or okay?
Yeah,
we've
it's
been
where we're
away for
from,
long
and,
enough.
Yeah, and at that point I had 2 children.
Okay.
So I wanted to come back and be by our family.
Grandma wanted to see the kids.
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
Yep.
So were you rejoiced? Oh, we're coming back to.
Yeah.
So when you
sure,
came to Kenosha,
yeah.
it's been several years.
Oh my God, it'd been 10 years practically.
So how did Kenosha change?
It was crazy different.
Yeah.
I mean,
What were some of the big differences you noticed at the time?
well, like when I went to Lance, and if you walked from Lance and went down like where Walgreens is now, I mean, nothing was there.
Yeah.
It was just a field, and there wasn't all these stores everywhere and everything. So we came back and I'm just like, holy crap,
10 years, things are.
really, really different, and, but I thought the biggest thing for me, and this is just a military thing, I guess, when you're overseas or whatever, they have a commissary, which is a grocery store. And they have butter, ice cream. You have one kind of everything.
Yeah, one
and you
choice.
just buy it, and that's what you have. And I got back here, and we went to a grocery store. I stood there in there for 2 hours. I bought nothing. And I'm
Which one do I choose?
I'm like, why is there so much butter? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. It seems so wasteful.
Just eat regular butter.
Yeah. Just give me some butter. Yeah.
So what were you going to do are you be a housewife when you come back to Kenosha? Do you have any plans for work or anything?
I worked when we were in Okinawa. I worked when we were in Tennessee.
What kind of profession were you doing?
In Okinawa, I worked for a place called Phi's House of Jade. And it was owned by a Vietnamese woman. And they made jewelry. They had, Asian stuff, jade statues, things like that. And I also worked for the Red Cross.
Oh, okay.
Sending out emergency messages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And in Tennessee, I worked for the Dollar General, I think,
Okay.
which was an easy job.
Yeah.
You got 2 of those, that's $1, that's $2. Today's a special, 2 for $1. Okay.
So you're back in Kenosha. Mm-hmm. So what comes about developing your own business? How does that kind of...
that didn't happen for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I started working for a veterinarian.
Did you have any dreams about owning your own place?
No, never.
Wow.
Never. It was never a thought. I started working for Kenosha Animal Hospital.
Okay.
Loved it there. And I was there, 3 years or something, I think. And then I started working for a chiropractor.
Okay.
LP Chiropractic. Throw a little plug in there.
Okay.
And I was there, I think, 10 or 11 years, 12 years maybe, as a therapist. And then left there and went to that place that I don't like. And ended up, through a multitude of things, starting to sell antiques.
Oh, okay. You kind of just fell into it? Or?
Yeah, I was starting to do some stuff at home. And then my friend from church had a bunch of stuff she wanted to sell. I'm like, well, I think I could do that, So I was doing it at home, and then I moved on to trying to look for a space.
Okay.
Did you always have an eye?
And I was doing estate sales.
Did you always have an eye for antique or vintage
I don't think
pieces?
I did, but if I think back, I think that what really got me into it was my grandparents, because they had like the tin, the metal cabinets in the kitchen, and all that 50s, 60s stuff. I just loved it.
You always had that love in you. You just didn't
I
realize
just loved it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then how did you start doing estate sales? It was just kind of...
I actually started helping someone that did estate sales. And then I met this friend of mine, and we decided to do them together. which we did really well. We had a great following, and then that.
Now, when you do estate sales, people contact you, say, "Hey, we're going to have an estate sale." You come in there, you kind of estimate how much the stuff is worth. Is that how that kind of works?
Basically, what we do is we come in and we make sure there's enough that makes it profitable.
Oh, okay.
And then we just say, give us a key and walk away.
Oh, okay.
And then we organize, we price, we do the whole thing. They don't have to do anything.
What was it like doing the first one? Your very first one? Nerve-wracking, or like, I don't know.
Let me think which one was the first one. We had worked a few of them beforehand, so we knew kind of what it was about.
Okay.
In the first one, I had to fill a 20-yard dumpster before we could even start.
Really? Just getting rid of
stuff.
Wow. So you're cleaning as well? Is that
it depends on the house.
Okay, so
it depends on what it is. If it's a hoard or if it's just,
So you're going through their stuff and something might mean something to this person, but it's not going to make any, not going to be able to get 50 cents for it.
I always tell people, once you contact me, don't throw anything away because everything makes money.
Yeah. Okay.
Even half full cleaning supplies. It's just, people will say, well, we got a dumpster and got rid of all the stuff we thought was, I'm just like,
No.
Yeah. So, and, we always had the belief, and I still do, I do some occasionally, that if we found anything very valuable or we thought was personal, we always bring it to the owner.
Okay.
Because, that's what you should do.
Yeah. Oh, found Grandma's diary down here. You might want this.
Yeah. I don't want to read any more of that.
When I bought my first house many, many, many years ago, the couple passed away in the house, and the kids lived like in Kansas City or Chicago or something. And they left everything in the house. And we found their dad's Purple Heart.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? They don't want this?
Yeah.
So we contacted them. We don't care.
They don't care.
So we're like, what do we do with this? So I forgot. We looked it up. There's a place where you can go get, instead of just throwing it.
You could donate it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like some VFW or something.
Yeah. I believe I brought it to a VFW, but I was just like, what?
I sold one. I sold one Purple Heart.
Crazy that the kids would not want to hold on. Who knows what happened?
Well,
maybe
depends.
they hate their dad.
Right.
And it depends. Some people don't see the
value,
honor and value in it.
Yeah.
But you probably come across a lot of that stuff in your early days.
We've come across a lot of really cool stuff. My friend who bought a house and then asked me to come over and, there's some stuff left we should look at. And she goes, I found this knife. And I'm like, really? Well, let's take a look at that. They had a swastika on it, and ended up selling it for $700.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a market for everything.
Yeah,
right?
and it was a military knife, that some American brought home with him.
From World War.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You probably, there's a lot of history in a lot of the stuff that you probably used to find back in the day doing estate sales.
I still do. You know, it's. I think it's an honor to do it for people. It's a way to actually, honor the things that they have, and I try not to sell it as like, let's just get it out of here.
Right.
Let's get as much money as we can. But I always say too, I'm trying to make money for the family.
Yeah.
Right. So stop asking me for discounts.
Dang it. She was looking at me when she was like,
they're a lot of work though. A ton of
bet.
work.
Yeah. All right, well, I think we're going to take our first break, and we'll be right back and get more into how she started her current shop, Vintage Underground, right after this break.
Okay.
Hey, Donnie, you thirsty?
oh, yeah.
Well, get on down to Lucci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue. Grab yourself a cold drink and some good conversation.
This family-owned bar will serve you up some great memories.
Follow them on Facebook for their great upcoming specials and events.
That's Lucci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue.
Whether you're in the market for a new home or just want to sell the one you have, contact Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Newport Elite for all your real estate needs.
Shannyn will deliver outstanding and honest service to get you what you're looking for the right price.
Shannyn knows Kenosha is excited to help you on your real estate journey.
Give her a call at 262-960-5182 or click that link in our show notes to learn more.
And tell her Ktown Connects sent you.
And we're back from that break.
I was bringing it back.
You're too slow.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was,
Yes,
huh?
we're here with Stacy Juga, owner of Vintage Underground, located in downtown Kenosha at 5817 6th Avenue.
Great shop.
And when we last left
Thank you.
before the commercial break, we were talking about
her earlier days in estate sales, things like that. She was kind of honing her craft, I guess you could say.
Yes.
So she's kind of developing kind of a interests and knowledge about these items kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay.
When did you decide, like, I should open up my own business?
When my friend and I were doing estate sales together, we're like, we should have a shop. We have all this stuff we can get, So we rented a space on 60th Street across from Ed's Tires.
Oh, I didn't
Not
even
the thrift
realize.
store.
Okay.
But the
There's
other
the
building.
other space right over there.
And we put stuff in there and we never opened because we were so busy doing estate sales.
Oh, wow.
So we had it all set up, never opened it.
Wow.
And so then I ended up I was walking downtown one day and I saw the space I'm at now and it had a for rent sign in it. And I went down to Live a Little, which used to be there.
Oh, yep, correct.
Excuse
Yep.
me. And she said, you should really go. We should really go check it out because the rent's really good and blah, blah, blah. So I did. And the very next day I was a renter.
Wow, that's simple, huh?
Yeah, that's simple.
Wow. Did you, I mean, were you looking for a new place or just kind of
we
happened
were.
that way? Oh, okay.
We were because, on 60th Street there, it's not a bad area, but it was very small.
Right, and the traffic's just flowing by.
Yeah, and it was a very small space. So I almost tripled my space.
Were you looking in downtown Kenosha? Was that an option for you? Kind of just fell into
I
your
just
lap?
kind of fell into it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm really glad I did. I mean,
Yeah, you're a big part of the community
yeah,
down there now.
yeah.
You're in the,
I love it down
what
there.
I've learned is called the Taylor Building.
Oh,
I'm a what?
That's the building you're in is called the Taylor Building.
Oh.
history buff over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
Been home to many different businesses. Arcade News was down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That spot. Yeah. Alpaca Art was down in that
Yes,
spot.
our good friends Brenda and Becky from
Yes.
Alpaca Art.
And I first rented the party side.
Ah, okay.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
And then that outdoor game store was in the
Oh,
other
yes.
side.
Yes, that's
And
correct.
then when that
The
became
Bago.
available, I got that because there is that.
The walkthrough that
hallway.
the Alpaca Art had. That's right.
So now you got two storefronts there.
I do.
Yeah.
Moving on up, right?
I do. I have vendors on one side and the store on the other.
So what goes into your collection there? I mean, are you actually still going out and collecting things, or what's?
It's funny because a lot of people come to me.
Okay.
So they'll come to the shop and they'll be like,
All this
I
crap.
have my parents' house, or, I'm selling some stuff. Would you be interested? And because I have consignment in my name, I get a lot of that.
Okay.
And it's fine.
But you don't take consignments anymore.
I do.
You do.
Well, I'm still, I am to a point.
Okay.
I would like to slow down on it only because, let's put it this way. The good thing about it is I get a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
So it's stuff I couldn't be able to purchase on my own. So I keep it open.
And you can pick and choose, right?
Absolutely.
That's the key.
So I really don't have to go pick
Okay.
because it comes to me.
Oh, that's great.
So like tomorrow I'm going to a house to look at. I've got some lamps I'm purchasing.
Oh, okay. You know how much I like lamps.
Yeah, I know. And some glassware. So
Oh, okay. And then if you like it, you just kind of just purchase it
Yep.
and then put it in the store.
yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Wow.
That's how it goes.
So how do you find these estate sales?
Well, when we used to really do estate sales, you were on estatesale.net.
Okay.
And then depending on the tier that you pay for, you get
Information.
yeah.
Okay.
Now it's just word of mouth.
Oh, okay.
So basically right now I'm only doing it for people I know
Okay.
or family.
Got to pay for the leads, Donnie. Got to
Yeah.
pay for the leads.
Yeah.
Well, and it's hard to do it and have a shop.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm a small shop, and I don't make enough money to employ a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be closed. So, I mean, I like to do them. They are good money makers. But I like my shop.
So when you're not running an estate sale, you'll just casually pop in at one as well, or
Once in a while.
and you'd be like, "Oh my
It
God,
just
this
depends.
is so underpriced. I gotta get it," or stuff like that.
Only on the third day.
Okay, what's left? I'll take
I
it.
can't buy anything on the first day.
Because back in the day, estate sales, they didn't have people coming in appraising or setting it up. You could find gold.
Well, yeah,
you
and
know.
there weren't as many dealers
right
as there are now.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah, you go back, when I was in my 20s, a couple of years back,
and I could get these beautiful vintage chairs for like $2, you know, at Value Village, something like that, and that doesn't happen anymore. You cannot find
Value
those
Village
things.
is still a good place.
It is, but they don't have. It's not as good as it used to be. People scoop that stuff up right away now, and they sell it for 20 times as much.
Yeah, like you go to a thrift store,
Right.
Yeah.
and you can see them just scoping the place.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
which good for them if they can find it and resell it. Then great.
Good products come at a good cost.
And I went there for a little while, but we just don't have to.
Yeah.
People come to you
Yeah.
now.
People come to me.
So you get a lot of new stuff coming in and out of the store, then, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. What's some of the items you've seen over the past few years that really you're like, wow, like?
So I'm a mid-century modern person. So there was a great, I'm sure Donnie remembers it, black leather chair
Oh, yes.
with the ottoman.
That was
in my window and only lasted like a week.
Yeah, that was.
So it's when you can find that really great stuff, you know, from a period of time that was so cool, you know, and you're like, yes, I really want it in the shop. But it doesn't stay. And I always like to have a signature chair, some kind of chair. Right now I don't have one.
Oh, because I was going to say, you do a great job on your window display
thank
down
you.
there. I mean,
Thank you.
it's always, I mean, that what people see, I got to go in right and see
Yeah,
what else is in
yeah.
there. I mean, you do a really great job with those window displays.
Thank you. Yeah. So basically, lamps and chairs. I'm a big lamps and chairs person. We get a lot of vintage toys. Big vintage toys are Fisher Price.
Oh,
The old Fisher Price toys.
wait, those are vintage now?
Yeah, I know. Don't break the ice. I just had that. That
That's
wasn't
right, yes.
It's not Fisher Price, but yeah.
Yeah, you have a lot of great vintage furniture, chairs, lamps.
Knick-knack.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, knickknacks. Is that a
Yeah.
proper term?
stuff.
Knickknacks?
Yeah, smalls or whatever you want to call them. You know,
that's the
But
that's the
that's the
official term.
That's the new term.
Smalls.
But-
Okay.
TikTok.
yeah.
Okay, I like that.
The thing that I want to do is just have a variety of everything.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's like, you know, not everybody has the same taste, and I don't want it to be my taste. I want it to be everyone's taste. So I try to always find something new and different, something that stands out, you know. So that's when the people come in, you know, when they want to sell me stuff, I'm like, what do you got? Send me pictures,
Let's
you know.
see.
Yeah.
Because now,
exactly.
I mean, you're to the point because you've been very successful for many years.
Thank you.
You can pick and choose what you want to buy and what you want on display
Correct.
at the store, and I think that gives your store an edge over other places because, like, hey, I only want the best quality stuff that I can find in here that I think
Right.
will fit everybody else who comes
And
into my store.
Currently, I have too much furniture,
Uh-oh.
but it's hard. It goes in waves.
Mm-hmm.
So mid-century modern is hot right now. Before it was not Victorian, but somewhere in that range. It just depends on what people are looking for. And people come to me for regular furniture. You know, they've just got an apartment. I need a dresser. I need a coffee table. And they don't want to go out and buy it brand new. You know, and I like to think that I have decent prices. I try not to overprice anything because I want someone to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not running a museum.
You don't sit there forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any it could be a brand, it could be a specific item or anything like that you're sick to death of seeing be brought in your store? You're like, I don't.
I don't want any collector plates.
Collector plates, license plates, kind of things.
No. Plates.
Oh, the plates.
Actual
Gotcha.
plates.
You know?
Yeah, I've got a whole collection. No.
Or
Or China. China just does not sell,
Yeah.
and everybody has it.
Yeah.
True.
So there's not one specific name, though. I
Okay.
wouldn't say.
But that's a good answer, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Damn it, I was going to bring you some,
Yeah,
some
sure
on
you were.
Wednesday.
well, if you have one of those plastic McDonald land ones, I don't know.
I've got one of those at my next estate sale.
Recently, well, not really recently anymore, but you expanded your store.
Yes.
So you brought
a
in
year ago.
About a year ago today, somewhere
Yes,
around there. Yeah,
yes.
that's right. I was so excited when you told me that news.
Yeah.
I wasn't the first, but I got
Yeah,
the
I was
scoop, and I was like,
excited.
"Wow, that is great!"
Yeah, some people didn't think I should do it yet. They
And-
thought maybe I was moving too fast.
Hey, you know your business better than
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah.
And you're succeeding very well.
Thank you.
So you're bringing in a lot more consignment, you would call it, or vendors
Vendors
to come
that
in.
they rent on that side, they rent space from me. But I do have to approve what they're selling.
Right. I mean, it's your
So,
shop. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So it has to be vintage or antique or in that range, which vintage and antique now is still 90s stuff, even, you know. So Yeah. So, so I try to keep a lot of different people, different vendors in, so they have different stuff. But we do really well. I mean, it seems to do really well. People enjoy it.
Yeah, when I was in there a couple of weeks ago, you have a nice new vendor who sells vintage clothing.
Oh my gosh, men's clothing.
Yes, this is amazing.
Oh boy, look at that.
I got a cool shirt
You
and I got
did.
the old green cardigan sweater.
Yes,
which
you
is,
did.
Oh my goodness, it is some good stuff
Yeah,
there.
yeah. The unfortunate thing about some of that vintage clothes, it's small.
Yeah, yeah. Because
really
remember
small.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
it's
like,
too
I
small.
love this
Dang
shirt,
it.
Donnie, but
A lot of
Yeah.
good stuff. So that other section in the vendor section, vintage clothing. You pretty much everything.
we have vintage glassware. There's all kinds of things. Old toys, military stuff. Yeah, just old lighters, just tons of different
Yeah,
stuff.
if you haven't been on that side yet, which you should have been, everybody.
Yeah,
out there,
it's a great
it
side.
is great.
Yeah.
And then the other side
A lot
is
more organized than mine.
and you have a lot lot product on your side.
I have a lot of product. Yeah.
I mean, it's an experience when you walk into your store.
Yeah.
It's a walk down memory lane almost in a way.
Yes. And they say your store doesn't smell like some other stores. I go, what is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. They're like, well, it smells like my grandma's. It doesn't smell musty and disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, Stacy, I got to ask, what's next for Vintage Underground?
Well, I shouldn't put this out here, but I'm going to try.
Please do an exclusive.
I'm trying to put together for next year a vintage fest. So an
tell us
outdoor
more.
event, something like Elkhorn would do, but in Kenosha.
Oh, kind of just vintage vendors?
Yeah.
Kind of like almost like a market?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, cool.
Like one weekend.
Wow.
We don't have anything like that down here.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Wilmot, which is
But nothing like in downtown Kenosha.
right. Nothing and I want it to be vintage and antique. I'm looking at a band and some
very
food
nice.
trucks and stuff like that. I'm not sure of the location yet.
Where you're just in the brainstorming
yeah,
session.
I'm working with Laura
Oh,
from
for
Visit
Visit-
Kenosha.
oh, she's great, isn't she?
yeah,
She really
for
is.
permits and all that stuff. So it's been something I've been thinking about for a while.
Oh, I think that would be
And
fun.
I would really enjoy it. I know it's going to be a lot of work.
Well, yeah,
but-
because these markets don't allow any vintage merchandise being sold. It's all has to be
Oh,
brand new stuff.
He's an artist, so he's at
Oh,
the,
is that
the market.
right?
The
They,
yeah, you
they
have to-
don't allow it because I
no,
was thinking
brand
of
new
trying to
stuff.
get a place down there. No,
Oh,
I mean-
see, this would make your event even more
I
exclusive.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Like part of the rules is it has to be like new stuff. So it's like
Oh,
Wow.
they don't want it to become like a flea market. They're
Oh,
too hoity-toity for that. You know?
yeah.
A flea market's such an old term that
I know,
should just be
yeah.
deleted from history.
Flea markets kick ass.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's become more of a restaurant market.
Yeah.
Well, Stacy, I wish you the best of luck on that. If you need
Thank
any help,
you.
let me know.
Yeah.
I could help you out on that. I love that
appreciate
idea. Anything else down the pipeline?
I
You going to
know.
expand
we got-
into a third
I don't
store?
We got the
know.
Lighten Up coming up.
Oh,
the end of the
yeah.
month.
The
here.
Lighten Up
Yes.
we're doing on the Friendship Park, which is right across the street from me.
And that's-
So we are on the opposite end of the light up for downtown.
So you don't know that's the day after Thanksgiving, that Friday.
Correct.
They're having a
Black
special
Friday.
event downtown. All the businesses are going to be open there, ready to rock and roll.
Right.
They have a
From
event.
5 to 8.
They have a Christmas tree lighting down by the museum down there. But then you, along with some of your neighbors there, Maria at Equinox,
Yes.
are doing something there in Friendship Park, which is that little park right
Right.
across the street from you.
We've had
If people don't know exactly where she is, she's right next to the Orpheum Theater.
Correct.
right next
Yes.
to the Orpheum
Yep.
Theater. Yeah. We've had a tree lighting for I think 2 years. Maria's run that.
Yep.
And when I spoke to her this year, I go, we got to do something different.
Yeah.
We got to make it bigger. And so her and I were doing some brainstorming, and we got some more shops involved and some other things we won't tell you.
Okay.
And it's going to be a great event. It's I think a half an hour after the lighting on the other end.
I'll give
But-
time people to come on down.
Well,
then.
and with it being at one end, you don't get to see the entire downtown.
Yeah, you get to walk through down
So
the street.
it's nice to kind of give them another destination to go to.
Yeah.
So.
Then you stop in a few shops on the way back and forth.
Correct.
I like
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be there. I was there last year.
You were, yeah.
I came walking up right when your tree lit up. I was like, oh, hey.
I think I got there and I missed it, but then I went into your shop after.
Yeah, I think we had Bill Seal last year.
Yes.
Honorary. Mm-hmm.
Oh, our wonderful alderman.
Who are you going to get to light it this
I
year?
have no idea.
Oh.
I have to ask Maria. She's more the head than me.
Dice Stancato, Ktown Connects.
Well, I didn't say
Hey,
it.
we could definitely do that. I
He
can
is a
talk to
celebrity.
Maria.
All I'm going to say, Maria, if you're listening, give me a call.
They call him Downtown Don.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I think it's about time to take our next break. We'll be right back to wrap things up here with Stacy Juga of Vintage Underground.
Frank Steiner, 508 58th Street, has been a Kenosha icon since 1926.
This classic establishment offers up sassy service with scrumptious breakfasts and lunches.
Try their signature garbage plate or check out and see what their specials are today.
You mean Kevin? He's special.
Yes, he is. And so is the food.
Stop in at Frank's, open 7 days a week in downtown Kenosha. Sarah and her staff at Wink Beauty Boutique offer great services to make you feel and look your absolute best.
Wink is located at 10909 Sheridan Road above the Village Supper Club, and they provide lash treatments, body wax, facials, and more.
Treat yourself with a special day at Wink. Or gift certificates make great gifts, guys.
That's Wink Beauty Boutique, 10909 Sheridan Road. In 2024, Kenosha will be electing a new mayor for the first time since 2016.
Did you know that for the past 31 years, Kenosha's only had 2 mayors?
We have new options available in 2024. And how well do you know these mayoral candidates?
The primary election in Kenosha is in February, and Ktown Connects is organizing a very special event where all of Kenosha can get to know these candidates and make an informed decision of where your vote should go.
Jason and I don't know much about politics, so we got someone who does. This event will be moderated by WIP's very own Pete Sarzan.
Come out to the Rhodey Center for the Arts in downtown Kenosha on Sunday, February 4th at 2 p.m. Admission is a $2 suggested donation to the Rhodey Center.
Know your vote 2024.
Find more details on ktownconnects.com. And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
It was a great break. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors for that break.
Yay!
Thank you, Angie from Union Park Tavern.
And what time is it now?
It is time for Kenosha Connects.
That's
Oh, boy.
right. And Kenosha Connects is brought to you this week by Aaron Hunzinger. He's the owner of AHDidIt.
Oh, we have a fan. You're a fan of him. Yes.
Aaron is a local industrial artist who specializes in lighting creations, custom furniture, and much more. Each piece he creates is a one-of-a-kind, guaranteed to never be duplicated, and is handcrafted with extensive care and imagination. No project is too big, no project is too small.
Wow.
For more, find Aaron on social media under AHDidIt. That's all one word.
Aaron is a great, great man and a big fan of the show. Thank you for your
Stacy, you
support.
familiar with Aaron?
I think I know. Does he have a shop in this area, doesn't he? Like a building shop.
I'm not sure if he has he doesn't sell stuff out of his shop, but he has a workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know who that
He
is.
does really cool stuff. Yeah.
We should get Aaron on the show as a guest. What are we doing?
I mean, he's a sponsor.
Yeah. Aaron.
And he listens. And
Yeah,
he's like,
Aaron, we'll get you on the show. We're stupid, okay?
I had
So
to
sorry.
ask to be here, so yeah.
Well, that's how it works normally.
I know,
That's how
I
it
know,
works.
I know.
All right, are you ready for these Kenosha
I
Connects?
am.
All right, Stacy, where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Oh, on a first date. I really like Yee's Chinese restaurant.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
those
Good
egg
old
rolls.
Oriental Inn.
It is a cool,
Yeah.
night. It's like a supper club.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
I
really
love the
cool
bar
supper
there,
club.
too.
I
It's-
know. It's so amazing.
Everything about the food, fantastic.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't
Yep.
changed in 50 years.
That's what I
Yeah,
like about it.
I know.
So when they do sell, maybe you can go in there and take, because they're for
That
sale,
would be
you can take some of their
amazing,
stuff and sell it
right?
over
I
there.
know,
Yeah,
I
like that.
All right, Stacey. Favorite coffee place in Kenosha?
Are you a coffee drinker? No, I've seen you at coffee places. I see you.
We can change up. How your favorite one this
I
week?
like the Buzz.
Okay.
You're on
I
a buzz
like
kick.
Anna's on the lake. And Black Coffee. They're all
Yep, they're all good.
good.
I go to them
You
all.
running for office?
I'm not, but I could. I don't want to leave anybody out, you know. We're all small business.
Yeah, true. Where was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
It would have been at Villa de Carlo.
Ah, yes, good old Rob.
Yeah, fettuccine Alfredo.
Ooh.
I love it there.
I love everything about Villa de Carlo.
They get some great stuff. I love their chunky sauce with the peppers and mushrooms and everything like that. That sauce I got. Ooh. I get that with gnocchi. It's a lot. I got like a lot of leftovers, but it's awesome.
You get a lot when you get your food.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is served with like a serving spoon. So,
yeah. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm due for that place soon again.
All right. Which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
well, of course, a lot of the antique places downtown. There were some great antique stores downtown. And they are now gone. People come in, they're like, weren't there a bunch of antique stores down here? I'm like, yeah, there were some great stuff.
Back in the day, there was quite a bit.
Yeah. So that would be mine.
There was that little mall that was in that, what's that, the Blue Building.
The Blue Building.
That was a really cool
That was
place
a cool.
to go.
I like the basement because you could dig through all kinds of stuff.
in there. Yeah, that was a great
That
spot.
would be a great space, but it's
Tore up.
I heard the
the
building's
building
in horrible
is
shape. Yeah,
horrible shape.
might as well not even have a roof on there.
Might as well knock it down.
Yeah, that's sad. But that's gonna be another empty
Parking lot.
Yeah,
Another empty lot in Kenosha.
Make it
Right.
a parking lot.
We got
they
that
should
empty
make
lot
a
next
dog
to you.
park. Well, it's not empty any longer. Well, it's empty, but it's purchased.
It's going to be the Kenosha Public Market. They're
and
building.
and
tourism's new office.
I don't know if
Vintage
you could say
Underground?
No.
What?
I wish it was going to be a dog park, but
That would be fun.
but it's going to be. I think there's going to be a commercial kitchen.
Oh, yeah, that's part of the Kenosha Public Market.
And there's going to
thing that
be
you're gonna have there.
on that main level where the visit area is. There's going to be eating or something.
Yeah, they're going to have like a big market, the
and
kitchen.
then an event space.
Event
above
space,
that.
tourism's office is going to be
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
So it's going to be a
Yeah, it'll be nice.
pretty tall building, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
And that should be happening in 2014. 2014?
They're going to start groundbreak on 2014.
What year is it now?
No, 2024.
I mean, 24. 2024. You just go along with it, Johnny. Oh, yeah. 24.
It's going to be.
Edit that.
There we go. All right, where in Kenosha can I get the best burrito?
Gosh, can't think of the name. Place on the north side.
Tacos El Rey?
Yes.
Tacos El Rey.
Been my new favorite spot for about a
Oh,
month
my
now.
God.
Donnie, you gotta try their chicken. It's wonderful.
I don't eat meat. But I do get the bean and rice burrito from
I
there.
get the bean burrito from there. I love it.
Get a little rice with it.
I could.
Try the sirloin tip burrito, Donnie.
I wish I could.
My husband gets that. Yeah.
Their avocado, their guacamole.
Oh, I haven't had their
Guacamole is so good.
You should try their ground beef burrito, Donnie.
With some guacamole.
He doesn't eat meat.
Oh, really? Oh.
Did you also know I'm on the Lemon Street board and the Kenosha Community Media board
Do they have good tacos there, too?
And I also don't eat meat.
Okay, next question.
Stacy, in which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money in?
Oh, my God. That
Lifetime now.
Oh, Lifetime. It isn't here any longer.
Okay. Which one?
Would have been Cagney's.
Cagney's on Green Bay Road.
Yeah.
Where? I'm not familiar with this.
It is now a sushi place.
Sushi
But it
Bay?
was Baker Street.
Oh, okay.
Cagney's was pretty hot when I was in
That was the
high school.
place.
That was this
That
place,
was the
huh?
place.
Did you go there?
No, I wasn't old enough.
You only had to be 18 to go there. though.
All right, final question.
Okay.
You ready for this one?
Yes.
Big Star or The Spot?
Big Star.
Yes.
And I don't eat the burgers. I eat the shrimp.
Oh, the shrimp.
Shrimp, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
What about the root beer? You a root beer person?
I am not, but I do like to have a choice of what I drink.
Oh, okay. There we go.
They have really good banana shakes there. I
Yes, they do. Oh, those are
never
my
had
favorite
that.
at Big
Never
Star.
had that. But
Next
I do like
season.
Big Star. I will have to have one.
try.
Okay.
All right. That was our Kenosha Connects, brought to you by Aaron Hunzinger, future guest on the K2
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
And what time is it now, Donnie?
It's trivia time.
Oh boy.
And trivia is brought to you by the Lettering Machine. They are located at 725 50th Street. They can customize almost anything. Anything, Jason.
Wow, anything?
Gifts, uniforms, school apparel, office attire, accessories, you name it, they can do it. Check out their online novelty shop at letteringmachine.com as they have some awesome, already made designs just for guess who? You and you and you and you.
Exciting.
I got to pick up my shirt from the Lettering Machine this week.
Same here.
Can't wait to get it.
I picked my Al shirt up, and for the poker walk, it was a huge success.
Was it?
Thank you. Yes,
That was
it was.
awesome. That was awesome.
And my Jake the Weather Guy T-shirt that I
I
got
want
through
a
the
Jake the
Lettering
Weather
Machine.
Guy t-shirt.
Yes, he's got a new design for
Everybody
his 10-year
should have a
anniversary.
Jake the Weather Guy
Yes.
t-shirt.
Yeah, he's a great man. He really is.
He is.
And he's sexy.
Okay.
And he's our number one fan.
Oh.
Donnie
makes
likes the
him
hairy
sexier.
ones. Yeah. All right, so
I can't wait to get that text from Jake. What did you say about me?
So for trivia today, we're doing a vintage trivia. We're
Okay.
doing like 80s and stuff, that kind of era.
Okay.
You were around back then, Stacey. You were around back then.
I
Don.
I was born.
around
I was
back
born
then.
in 1980.
Okay.
Oh my God. So I'll win.
Probably. So, Donnie, we're going to start with you. I mean, these questions are all pretty easy.
All right.
So, but we're going to start with Donnie. So, Donnie,
Jeez.
which popular doll was created in 1985 by Hasbro and ended up being a significant inspiration for the 1988 film Child's Play?
Oh.
My buddy.
You got that right.
Hey, good
You
job.
didn't think I'd get that one right?
Oh, that was the easy one.
My kids had that doll.
All right.
That's how much older
Stacey?
I am.
In 1989, Energizer began using what animal to sell their long-lasting batteries?
A bunny.
You got it.
That was
That
so
was
easy.
All right, it's tied up.
Okay.
Donnie, in 1981, this company was asked to create an operating system for IBM computers.
Microsoft.
You got it.
What? Why are you giving me the easy ones?
These are all easy. I don't know.
Yes.
All right, Stacey, here we go.
All right.
Which manufacturer developed Pong, the earliest popular arcade video game?
Oh, jeez. In television?
No, that is Atari.
Oh, Atari.
Yeah.
We had that in television thing with the little.
Was that with boom, boom, boom?
Yep.
All right, give me it. Come on.
All right.
I'm due for a win.
In 1987, this singer turned actress took home an Academy Award for Best Actress.
Tina Turner.
No, that would be Cher.
If I could turn back time.
There you
Is that
go.
one of her songs, right?
That is one of her songs.
All right, tied up 2-2.
I was walking in Memphis. It's one of her songs, right? I don't She covers that song.
Oh boy. Okay, Stacey.
Edit.
Stacey, see if you can get this one for the win.
Okay.
What were the name of the two character cousins on the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard?
Oh, for the love of Jesus. I don't know. Jim Bob and Jake. I don't have any idea.
It was Luke Duke and Bo Duke.
Oh, Luke and Bo.
I did not know that one.
Yeah, you win.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Still
not
tied
yet.
up.
Oh.
You-
Oh, good.
Okay, I got 2 more questions here.
Okay.
Donnie? Okay. This actress became better known for her workout videos in the 1980s.
Oh, geez. I know this one. I know this one. I could give
Suzanne Summers?
That was close.
you... Nope. I know who it is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Steal it.
Jane Fonda.
You got
I was going to say, it's on Golden Pond.
it. And
Donnie.
Stacy wins a nail-biting game of trivia today.
Close. Congratulations.
Donnie,
Thank you.
And she wins a T-shirt from the Lettering Machine.
Yes, just not a
lovely.
It's not a Jake.
Connects.
It's not a Jake
Oh,
T-shirt.
I'm
Sorry,
very
But it's
excited.
Ktown Connects.
Yes, it's all.
Thank you very much.
So that's Stacy Juga of Vintage Underground. They're located right there in downtown Kenosha, 5817 6th Avenue. You can give them a call, 262-331-3910. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
They're open Wednesdays through Sundays.
Correct.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
And it's a beautiful shop, like I was telling
Thank
you
you.
all during the episode. I love it. And I got to ask you, that lamp for sale yet?
No.
The light? The one that's not for sale in your shop?
No. Someone offered me $2,000.
What? This is a beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. Tension pole lamp. Mm-hmm.
It is. Wow, $2,000.
Her friend offered it for her.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, no.
Would you like
Wow.
go for $1 million?
Well,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
I could buy about 10 of them. be waiting for you, Donnie.
I'm going to go buy a scratch off tonight.
So stop on down there at Vintage Underground downtown. You can find a gift for someone or find a gift for yourself down there.
I mean,
Lots
you
of
never
great
know
stuff.
what you're going to find there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Stacy, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you so much.
And hey, everybody, don't forget about this. Save the date. Sunday, February 4th, 2024 at the
That's a long
Roadie.
way away.
Yeah, well, save the date. This is important if you love Kenosha.
Is this another poker walk?
Nope. Even though it was a huge success for us, we are now bringing you the Know Your Vote, the Kenosha Mayor discussion.
You know what? There's all these people running for mayor. I don't know who's who. I don't know what to do.
Well, you know what? You come to the Roadie Sunday, February 4th, 2024, and we will help you make that decision because all the candidates will be there.
You're going to tell me who to vote for?
Nope, you make your own decision, but they're going to tell you what they're going to do with the city of Kenosha.
Okay.
And who do we have as a moderator?
I guess that's Pete Sargent. I heard him on WLIP this morning.
Yep, he will be there. So we want you all to be there. It's $2, and that donation goes straight to the Roadie.
Let's keep the riffraff out.
Yes, of course. Duh.
And the event will also be recorded by the Kenosha Community Media Channel. It's going to be on
Yes.
Channel 14 the next day. So if you're a recluse or just don't want to leave the house or if it's snowing out, you can watch
You
it
can
the next
just
day on
watch it
TV.
right there. So, yeah, join us for that. Kenosha hasn't had anything like that in a long time.
Yeah, speaking of Kenosha Community Media,
Yeah.
you can find this episode and many other ones of the Ktown Connects podcast on Spectrum Channel 14 and the Kenosha Community Media channel on your Roku.
Wow. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. I'm famous.
Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m.
Wow, I love
So
that.
instead of going on YouTube and picking the episode you want to watch and watching it at your own leisure, you could tune into this channel at a certain time of the day and watch a random episode you don't know who's going to be.
That's right. So, I mean,
How can you lose?
you can't. It's a win-win. You get to hear our voices. Yeah. And don't forget to follow the Ktown Connects podcast on all of your social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, YouTube, TikTok, and don't forget, we need these reviews. Drop us a review on Facebook or on your favorite podcast provider and help us spread the word about the hottest podcast around. And what podcast is that?
That's the Ktown Connects podcast.
You nailed it there, buddy.
If you tell Donnie to suck it, you get a free sticker.
That's right.
So to thank all of our sponsors who make this show possible, including our Patreon subscriber of the week, and that is Dave Chapman.
Hey, Dave, what's up, buddy?
Dave is on the level where he should be getting a T-shirt,
Oh, so he
but he owns the lettering machine
so he
who
can
provides our T-shirts, so we're not sure what to do with this.
Okay,
situation.
Dave, give us a call.
Dave,
give
get
us a
yourself a
message.
T-shirt.
Yeah, on your treat.
But thank you so much for supporting the podcast.
Yes, we appreciate
you
it.
guys so
we
much.
love you. We love you.
We also thank our wonderful business sponsors, including Lucci's Grandview,
Frank's Diner,
Wink Beauty Boutique,
Hydn Cheese,
Shannyn Franklin, the ReMax Realty,
our good friends Angie and Bennett, Union Park Tavern,
Roar, weroar.la,
AHDidIt,
Public Craft Brewing Company,
and of course Luigi's Pizza Kitchen.
Lettering Machine wasn't on that list.
And the lettering machine. Double whammy
I
to
thought that
them.
list seemed a little short.
Oh, well, you know.
You're skipping? Why'd you take them out? Are we missing anybody else?
No, that's all of our sponsors.
Okay, all right, you sure?
Thank you to the letter machine. Thank you so much. And thank you, Stacy.
Thank you.
For having a good time with us.
Yeah, it was
right?
great.
It was fun, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jason,
Hey, Donnie.
so many episodes in. This is still fun for
So,
us. We love it.
Donnie, 600 episodes down.
No, once we get to episode 500, Mike from Feck's Place is going to be on the show.
Okay.
So that hasn't happened yet.
Okay. All right, well, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Come soon. We can just lie and tell him.
Yeah.
Does he
No,
know?
he listens. He listens.
does he?
He
Okay.
listens, yeah.
All right, all right.
But after all these episodes, I'm trying to figure out what are we doing here?
Kenosha, that great big busy